let's revise our chapter number 5, that is data handling. So each and every exercise, each and every topic from this chapter is very, very important, children. Go through the lessons, video lessons which I have taught for chapter number 5 as well as for chapter number 8, and also go through the revision videos. So let us begin. These are some important points which we have already studied from chapter number 8, children. Sorry, chapter number 5. That is data mostly available to us is in an unorganized form is also called as raw data. In order to draw meaningful inferences from any data, we need to organize the data systematically. Frequency gives the number of times that the particular entry occurs. Raw data can be grouped and presented systematically through grouped frequency distribution. How to do that we have already seen, children. Group data can be presented using a histogram. Histogram is a type of bar diagram where the class intervals are shown on the horizontal axis and the height of the bars shows the frequency of the class interval. Very important, children, you should know this. Also, there is no gap between the bars and there is no gap between the class intervals. Data can also be presented using circle graph or pie chart. A circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. So these are few important points which we have already learned in the chapter, that is data handling. So one by one, let's revise the topics, important topics, children. So the first one which we are going to see today is grouped frequency distribution. How to arrange the data in the frequency distribution we have seen. So the common observations belongs to the higher class. What do you mean by this, children? Is now the class interval is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. So if there is, I'll show you. Yeah. So the distribution is, suppose the class intervals is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to so on, right? These are the classes, children. Now the first point says that common observations belong to the higher class, right? So the common observation means if the suppose number of students attendance on Tuesday is 20. So if you see, this class is also having the number 20 and the second class is also having the number 20. So where that 20 we should enter, children? In the first class or in the second class. So the common observations belongs to the higher class. That means this is the higher class, that is 20 to 30. So that 20 has to be entered in this class, that is the higher class. So this is the first class, second class, third class, fourth, fifth, and so on, continue, right? So I hope the first point is very clear. In class interval 10 to 20, 10 is called the lower class limit and 20 is called the upper class limit. This everybody knows, right? The difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit is called the width or size of the class interval. The width or size should be equal for each class interval. In this case, it is 10, means 10 to 20, 20 to 30. If you see, the width, that is the difference between the upper class limit and lower class limit, is 10. So it is same, it should be same. I hope it is understood what is grouped frequency distribution. Now this example we have already seen. Like this is the frequency distribution given of a daily income of 550 workers in a factory. So this is the income, right? These are the number of workers. So daily income, that is rupees 100 to 125. How many workers were there? 45 workers. So daily income of 150 to 175, it is 55. So this is the first Yeah. So this is the first class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, sixth class, seventh class. Okay. And if you observe here, width and size of the class is same. That is the difference between the upper class and the lower class limit. Okay. So this is how the frequency distribution table is there, and question can be asked on this, like what is the size of the class table. So how you find the size? Upper class limit minus the lower class limit. That is, suppose 125 minus 100 will be 25. So here the size of the class interval is 25. Which class has the highest frequency? Now frequency, obviously you will check here, children. That is, this is the frequency, right? So in all this you will see which is the, this is the total. So don't say this. Okay, you will see which is the highest frequency, where is this frequency. So if I see here in all, I can observe this 140 is the highest frequency here, right? So it belongs to which class? That is 200 to 225. So you will write 200 to 225. Now next one is which class has the lowest frequency. So in the frequency column, come and see where is the lowest. I can see here 20 is lowest, if you see, and this belongs to which? That is 300 to 325 class. So what is the upper limit of the class interval? 250 to 225, 275. That upper limit is 275, lower limit is 250. So upper is 275. It can also be asked, children, like what is the lower limit of third class? So this is the first, this is second, and this is the third class. So what is the lower limit of third class? You will say that 175 is the lower limit of the third class. So this can also be asked. So which two classes have the same frequency? So check which are the two classes which have the same frequency. So here you can see the 150 to 175, and that is, here the frequency is 55, and again 225 to 250 class is also having the same frequency, that is 55. So this is how you can answer if the frequency distribution table is given. Okay, so now you know what is upper limit, what is lower limit, what is the size or width of the class, and what is frequency, everything. Let us proceed, children. This is histogram, right? We have seen this, like for example, here an example is given of a histogram. So the height of the bar gives the number of data items in the particular group. That is nothing but the frequency. Okay, the height is height of the bar shows the frequency, right? So bars should be of equal width, and there should be no gap between the bars. So here age in years is given on the x-axis, and number of teachers is given in the y-axis. So this histogram depicts that how many teachers is in between the which age group. So first group is 20 to 25. So there are 4 teachers whose age is 20 to 25. There are teachers whose age is 25 to 30. So such now children, let me clear that paper will be obviously again how you have given your first periodic, children. That is same MCQ type. Options will be given. So here no need to draw anything. Okay, so questions will not be asked on drawing, like draw a histogram or draw a pie chart or draw a bar graph. No. Okay, so obviously diagram will be given to you, and questions will be asked on that. So you have to be you should know thoroughly all the concepts regarding histogram, pie chart, group frequency distribution table, and everything. So so like this is an example, children. Like this is an histogram given, and question is asked, for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? So this is the number of students, that is maximum is 32 students. they watch TV for hours is given here on the x-axis, that is 4 to 5 hours. So this we have already seen the example in our video lesson, children. So since the 4 to 5 bar height is 32, that is the highest, so maximum students watch TV for 4 to 5 hours. So this is again how many students watch TV for less than 4 hours. So you can see this is the bar for 4 to 5. So we have to see less than. So obviously you will add 22 plus 8 plus 4. This is less than 4. So this 3 bars you are going to add, children. So it will be 4 plus 8 plus 22, that is 34 students watch TV less than 4 hours. I hope now it is very much clear how to read the histogram and answer the following questions. Like one more example is here. How many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? So this is the 5 hours. More than that, that is, it is 8 and 6. Right? So 8 plus 6, whatever total, that is 14 students watch TV for more than 5 hours. So such type of questions can come, children. Any example of any histogram will be given to you, and you should first read the graph properly, what it is given, and then answer the following questions. And obviously options will be given. You have to choose the correct option. Next very important topic what we have seen is pie chart. So these are also called as circle graphs. A circle graph shows the relationship between a whole and its parts. People are already aware, children, what is pie chart. It is a circular graph, right, in which we divide it. We first find the central angle and then parts, right, that is sectors, right. So here the whole circle is divided into sectors, right. The size of each sector is proportional to the activity or information it represents. How to draw the pie chart? We have already seen, children. First, you find out the central angle, which is very, very important. Without central angle, you cannot draw the pie chart, right? Or a circle graph. So drawing, as I said, will obviously not come in the exam, but of course I can ask the questions. I can give a pie chart and ask the questions, or I can ask data for the given data, find the central angle. So that all the things you should know, children, right? So let us see examples. Like this is an example, it is given. So this is an pie chart for the children which color they like the most, right? So you can see 180-degree blue color and green 90-degree. So if you see, the central angle is given in the pie chart, okay, but not the percentage. So if graph is given and the question is, what percent of students like green color? What percent of students like green color? So this central angle is given, you have to find the percent. So what you are going to do, how you will find, children? So 90 is given to you, okay, it is total is 360-degree. Yes, the center total angle of a circle is 360-degree multiplied by 100. Percentage means you will multiply it by 100. So 0, 0 gets cancelled. Further solve it, children, and then find the whatever percent the angle will be. So it will be 25%. Okay, when you further solve it, 90 upon 36 multiplied by 10, you will get 25%. So such type of questions can come. This is the part, it is given. So if you want to find out in a percentage, so if suppose the example, what percent of student like blue color? So what you are going to do is 180 blue color, total 180 out of 360, right? Total angle is 360 and we want percentage, so multiplied by 100. This is 60, children. So 0, 0 gets cancelled and then find this one and you will get it as 50% when you solve it further. Okay, so these type of questions can come in the exam. Okay, drawing pie chart will definitely not come. Let us proceed. So exercise 5.2 question, this type of question also can come, children. We have seen the number of students in a hostel speaking different languages is given. Display the data in a pie chart, but obviously display the data will not come. But yes, I can ask the central angle. Find the central angle of each of the data, right? So here different languages is given: Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil, Bengali, and total is given, that is 72, which is very important. So how we find? We have already learned this, that is 40 is given. 40 fraction, how we write? 40 divided by 72. Denominator will be the total, right, children? So total already it is given 72. So 40 divided by 72 multiplied by 360. Right? Central angle, how we find? That is 40 divided by 72 was the total and multiplied by 360. Why 360? Because the total angle of a pie chart, that is a circle, is 360 degree. So this is how you can find the central angle and then draw the pie chart. Central angle, without central angle we cannot draw the pie chart. This already we have seen, children. So you should know how to find the central angle of the given data. That's it, children. For today we will stop here. In the next session we will see about the probability, chance and probability, which is again very, very important, and a few more sums on this chapter. Keep practicing, go thoroughly both the chapters, children, which are very, very important. Each and every sum, right from the solved examples also from the textbook, as well as summary you should do. Thank you.